Well, we have met some amazing grads from the class of 2016 in this program, and this guest just as impressive. Melanie Wright just earned her degree from Emory Law School. Good morning, and she has one heck of a story to tell, right? This started with you in special education classes.
Yes, sir.
As what, elementary school or kindergarten?
I was a preschooler.
Preschool.
Actually, 4 years old.
Take me through that. I mean, I'm sure you probably don't remember everything from that, but what did your parents tell you and all that?
Well, I started in a regular or normal preschool classroom, and one day the preschool teachers, I guess, approached my parents and expressed that they had some concerns about me, stating that I didn't interact with children the way that the other 4-year-olds did. I didn't talk at all to anyone, so that concerned them because, you know, 4-year-olds, I mean, my daughter's 3, she's almost 4, and she's boo, 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 you know, nonstop, but I wasn't like that at all. I would just sit and watch people. And so they felt that I would be best suited for the special education classroom. At the time, I didn't understand what special education meant. I just knew that I was being moved from my regular classroom to somewhere else, and I thought I was being punished as a 4-year-old.
Oh.
So, of course, you know, 4-year-olds throwing fits. I was really upset. But my dad just told me, you know, stop, straighten up. You're just going to a different classroom. And I remember he used to walk me there every morning, so it was no different. And I didn't know the difference at all. You know, when you're a 4-year-old, you don't really see, you know, differences in people. So I enjoyed it, to be honest.
So did you stay special ed then all the way through, or then did you go into,
no.
At what point did that switch happen?
Actually, we were stationed, well, my dad was in the military, he was in the Army, so we were stationed in New Mexico. And then when we moved and I went on to kindergarten, it was like the tables flipped completely. I went from special education to gifted classroom. So I guess it was just a different school system, and they tested me and saw that I wasn't, you know, quiet. I was just, you know, observant.
So you end up going to college at
Yes,
one
sir.
point. Then you have your daughter, am I right, when you're
Yes,
in
sir.
college, and at some point become homeless as a single
Yes.
parent. What precipitated that?
Well, to be honest, you know, college was, you know, pretty normal. It was normal. I went to the University of Akron up in Ohio. I ran track there. I was active in my sorority at the time. But I got into a relationship at the time. And while I was in the relationship, I didn't understand everything that was going on. You don't really understand things until you're out of it and you can look back at it. You know, hindsight's 20/20. But I was physically abused. There was verbal and emotional abuse as well. But it all culminated in an instance of domestic violence. And so from that point, once the dust settled from that incident, my daughter and I didn't have anywhere to stay. So we ended up just staying in a motel for a couple of weeks, and just really living out of my car, you know, keeping stuff in my car, living out of the motel. She was 3 months at the time, and I didn't really even think I was homeless until my university at the time, the police department, and there was a battered women's shelter that said, you don't have a place to stay, you're homeless in our books. And I was receiving public assistance at the time, and that office also stated that we consider you homeless, you don't have an address. And at that point, I just felt rock bottom. Like, what do you do?
I can only imagine, my God. And now here you are, a graduate of Emory Law School. We only have 20 seconds left. There's your picture at Emory. What are you doing next, real quick?
I'm working as a litigation associate at Butler Snow, a law firm.
Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
We're all happy for you here at Peachtree
Thank you.
TV,
It's all God.
46. And your lovely daughter off screen there as well.
Oh,
Thanks so
thank
much
you.
for coming in. Have a great Saturday, everybody.